I'm out for blood. Oh my god, put them out of their misery. Hey guys, it's time for another Hoopa video. This time I will talk more gameplay-wise and explain you guys the character, go over some gameplay. I've been playing it yesterday the entire day and it's absolutely amazing. Absolutely love this character. It is super fun and I can't wait for it to come out fully and be playable in ranked. I mainly played standard matches, but I played 5 against 5 stacks, so we did play against some better players there as well. And let me tell you, Hyperspace Hole is absolutely amazing. It has so much potential and it's absolutely crazy. Also, short thing, I'm currently sponsored by Hustle. If you guys want to help me out, down in the description is the download link. All you have to do is download the game on PC, play the tutorial, it's done after 2 minutes, and you will support me a lot. Thank you very much. Let's talk quickly about the build. So I've been playing Shadow Ball and Hyperspace. Pretty much Hyperspace Hole and Shadow Ball. I wasn't the biggest fan of Phantom Force. Shadow Ball also works very nice with Hyperspace. I can show it right now very fast. If you Shadow Ball someone, they get like a circle around them. If you either do a boosted attack or damage them, they get stunned. And Hyperspace Hole does damage, so you can long range stun people pretty easily, pretty nicely. So I've been a fan of that. Also has a lower cooldown, and I feel like Phantom Force really didn't do much in my games. I wasn't a big fan of it. And also I think Trick is fine. Trick is a fine ability too, but Hyperspace Hole is just game-changing. This ability is absolutely game-changing. The things you can do with this are absolutely insane. Like here, I will show you guys, I can just port my teammate back to base on full HP, let him heal fully as well, he comes back. Wait, just here, base. Base. Yeah. Wait, you can just base with this? I can also do, I can just apparently go back into base and get full HP without any issues whatsoever. Then the Unite move is also something very fun. Unite move rings unbound. Your teammates can port to you. I will show a clip right now. You can see my entire team porting to me. My entire team is here, Avengers! Oh my god. My entire team is here. And that feels absolutely amazing. Like the play-making potential you have with this, the things you can do with this, moving your entire team around from top to bot lane, from HP back to base, back to the field with full HP, porting them to your ultimate Unite move is just crazy. And for health items, I've been playing Barrier, Master, and Choice Specs. I only played Choice Specs because it was standard matches. I would recommend you go Focus Band for now. I just had some fun playing it as well. You know, I just want to do the top damage. I almost had top damage in every single game. I hit 80,000 damage consistently. So maybe the scalings are not too bad. I'm not quite sure about them yet. But yeah, Focus Band probably a safer choice. Also, I would obviously very appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let's go over some Hoopa gameplay together, shall we? So in this game, we're going currently triple bot lane because we know the enemies are 5-man stack, and no joke, they're actually a triple bot lane. We played them a few games before. So yeah, we're just going triple bot lane with our Cinder Ace, Venusaur, and Hoopa, just to match them a bit. It's quite awkward, but yeah, they have a Wigglytuff, Eldegoss, Hoopa, which might see play as a triple lane in the future, you know, in competitive play, but obviously standard match was a bit unfortunate. So for early game, you have Confusion, is actually quite good damage it does, and we just auto-attack a lot, proc our muscle bands. Astonish is like a small stun. We truly start to shine with this character on level 4 and level 6. And until then, yeah, we just harass a lot. After level 4, we can take trades wherever we want and just get a free base, back up to full HP, and just join back into the fight. It's quite insane. And you just have free bases. It has like the port has like a 15-second cooldown, so you can do it literally every 15 seconds. You can go back to base. The Hyperspace Hole has a lower cooldown. It can also be used to damage. You will see quite a lot. I will use my Hyperspace Hole to damage my opponents and proc my Shadow Ball stun with it. Since I showed already, if you Shadow Ball someone, you Hyperspace them, they get stunned. So it's also a damage tool. There we go, Hyperspace Hole. Trick is pretty fine too, but I think this ability is just so game-breaking and so insane and has so much things going on for it. It's hard not to go it. Yeah, just go base, you know, I port back, I'm back to full HP. On the bottom right now, you can see, bottom right corner, the cooldown of when I can port again. Again, you can see my Hyperspace is up, I last hit the minion with it. Again, it does damage. And we just auto-attack a lot. And already now I could already go back to base and get full HP again and port back to my thing without any issues. I haven't really stolen a berry yet, so if you press down, you see the A thing. If you hold down your A cursor, you can see enemy berries. If they're up, it just, you know, ports them to you. And I sometimes forget about it, like it was one of my earlier Hoopa games, and yeah, I just forget about it. Sometimes here we go, we port a berry in, there you go, there you saw it. Has a 40-second cooldown. If there's no berries around, it will start picking up Eos coins for you, or Eos energy, whatever you want to call it. Pretty neat as well. Just stealing enemy berries away can be very frustrating, I guess. You just lose so much sustain. While this character also has unlimited sustain, because you can always port back to base. And I absolutely love the Unite move as well. The Unite move feels so fun and insane. And just like, yeah, reminds me a lot of Tassada from Heroes of the Storm. I don't know if you guys played it, some of you, where you just turn into this huge Archon form from this tiny little thing and just do insane damage. Now we're almost level 6, so we get our Shadow Ball. I really didn't like the other ability, Phantom Force. It felt kinda mad to me. And yeah, now we will start Shadow Balling and hyperspacing my opponents. And again, always weave an auto attacks as well. Shadow Ball also gets proc by boosted auto attacks, the stun. You can see that like purple circle around them right here. No, I missed again. Actually just missed. Here I wanted to port my top lane, so you can put Hyperspace Hole on your goal and it will connect to the top. You can see on the minimap, it will connect to the top minimap, top goal. And I wanted my top lane to rotate with this, but I guess, people don't know about this character too much yet, right? Here we just get a full reset again, get back to full HP. It will take some time for people to understand this character and actually utilize it well, right? It's gonna be insane when you can communicate with your teammates and just tell them what to do and what your plan is. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. And here we see, bam, there we stun him. Okay, he still got out, but yeah. You can see the Shadow Ball in hyperspace, where I think it's just decent value over the like jump the other one has. Here we Shadow Ball again, hit is done, we stun them all, they can't get the last hit, and my Tower Flame gets the last hit. Steal a berry again, cause why not? You can also see the speed berries sometimes. If the middle berries, the green ones, are still up, you also steal them. Here again, we hit a double stun, you can see it very fast, and I think it's quite powerful. This combination, just alone. Feels like a mini Mr. Mime with a bit more range. And yeah, not too bad, for sure not. Now we get level 9. Get our Unite move, and yeah, just leaving the bot goal up, because why not? But you have to be careful, you have to wait until you... Sometimes I was doing my hyperspace hole a bit too fast, so I actually wasn't stunning them, because they were already getting hit before the Shadow Ball even hit. So gotta make sure you do that as well. Okay, I'm just gonna clear the bees. Now I could just port to my team on top as well. All you have to do is put hyperspace on the goal and instantly create a link between the other outer goal on your top lane. Or if your top lane will create to the, like, you know, the furthest out bot goal. It always only works on the furthest out goal. Like, I can't go back to the second goal right now and activate on it. That doesn't work. So right here, I'm just gonna port top lane to my team. This also shares the same cooldown with going into base. And yeah, I'm just gonna pop my ultimate here, my Unite move, and just start auto-attacking. I think the Psybeam is quite weak, but the hand is very good. The Hyperspace Fury is absolutely insane. Yeah, it stuns quite a lot. It does a lot of damage. It's very annoying. And you can see I was just like diving the Cinder Ace as a support here again. Another big stun, another big laser. I think the laser is okay. It just kind of stuns you a bit. But yeah, the hand thing, the Hyperspace Fury, is very, very insane. And you can just see me just, yeah, destroying my opponents. Spawning another berry for me. Here we proc the Shadow Ball with our boosted auto attack. There he gets stunned. And we're pretty much good to go. Get a score in, or we just escape here. Just like, yo, I'm out. But you have to be careful. If you get stunned during the last second of your hyperspace hole, you do get interrupted. And it will not happen. So you can get stunned out of it. If it's at the end of it, when you're about to port and you get knocked up or stunned, you will not port. So I gotta keep that in mind when you play this character. Actually, I'm not sure. It might only be knockups though. Like, sometimes I feel like I got stunned and I still went through. Gotta probably do more testing on it. And yeah, we just play him like a ranged auto tech support. I mean, with this build, we just play him like a damage dealer, right? Like, yeah, he has no support abilities. All Hoopa has is utility, right? So we just play Hoopa like a ranged DPS. Similar again to Mr. Mime. It's another one of those support, like a damage utility support. And now we can go quickly back to base and rotate somewhere else. Like, the options for this characters are like endless, and you're gonna have a lot of things that still will be figured out. You will do a lot of more rotations, probably. So this character will probably be a must-be or must-have in competitive already, in competitive Pokemon Unite, because like those rotations are so fast and so smooth, you know. Doesn't take much. Here we Shadow Ball. There again, you see the Shadow Ball hyperspace, stunning my opponent. And we'll start auto-attacking. Very important to auto-attack on this character. Here, got a bit deep. Try to get out. Steady blinked into the enemy team. Died. It's still a very squishy character though, you have to be careful. I also thought about going full heal, so full heal is probably also good on this character, so you can't get stunned out of your hyper hold, right? So if you use at the end of that, you would always port back if you're in a bad situation. That for sure always works too. Yeah, but just testing something, I don't know. Was like, maybe there's a bug where if I put it on my home base, I can port somewhere. Didn't do anything. Then we just farm for level 13. And we already have every plus ability as well. So we are quite decently strong. This character has very early power spikes. 4, 6, 9, 10, and 12. And yeah. Just farming a bit. I think this character could also be very good at split pushing. I think I should use my magician thing more often, the L plus thing. Like if I just collect Eos coins, I guess randomly it probably could be fine. But I just sometimes forgot that this button exists, gotta be honest. I just forgot this button existed. And I'll just wait for Zapdos to spawn. Level 12.5. Obviously would like to be a bit higher level, but on these characters, not that important to be high level. The damage it does is not that insane. It's quite reasonable. The main damage is going to be the Unite move. You just do some small poking. And again, you can always use Hyperspace to just damage opponents as well. I want to kind of wait on my Unite move a bit. And again, yeah, I showed it earlier. People can port onto Unite move. Like you, here's where this happens sometimes. I sometimes walked into my own hyperspace without realizing it's on the ground. It happened right there. So you're gonna be very aware. It's good that I show this, I guess. I ported an accident. I forgot my hyperspace was there. There was so much stuff going on that I completely forgot about it. And we just run back to base in the middle of a team fight. But no big deal. We can just port back right into it, right? And we get Zapdos. So yeah, gotta be very aware of that, for sure. Let me just go to score. We have 4 kills, 19 assists. So, I mean, it does feel like it. You know, it feels like a Mr. Mime, like a damage support with decent. Yeah, it has some. I mean, it has CC, right? The Shadow Ball Hyperspace Hole. The Unite has good CC as well. And now just porting back into their face into my own base. Nothing they can do about it. Here, the Cinderace, I thought it would follow me. I was like wondering, I was waiting, does the Cinderace thing follow me or not? Then yeah, that's for the game. We actually end the game on 88,000 damage, which is, you know, for a support, pretty reasonable. I got these damage numbers in a lot of my games. And yeah, I absolutely love this character. I want to know what you guys think. Are you looking forward to playing this character? I can't wait to try it out in ranked and in like actual games and see this guy be played in competitive. Very looking forward to that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video as always. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!